Manhattan. Okay, gives us an average of 90 decibels. And that's basically why I have a hard time sleeping with that in silence. Under no circumstance can I sleep in silence. I need like a TV on. For the first couple of years, like out of New York, I had to use like a white noise generator that basically had like people honking their horns and like ambulances driving by and things like that. That was basically what I needed.
Sam, why don't you go ahead?
Okay. Who is that? Like she looks familiar in the eyes. I just can't place her.
Home. Ruben said I had to, so
I didn't say you had to.
It's obviously we're in some type of like nursing home by the looks of it. The person that I'm very confused with who they are seems to be most likely on hospice or something. She's sick because I have no idea the sickness. This is the guy from Hereditary.
This place smells like
Right.
Betsy's voice sounds like
I can imagine.
cancer.
Cancer. Okay.
Oscar does that stupid walk.
So okay, so she, I'm guessing, most likely lost a lot of weight for the character. Bro, who is that? That cannot be her. Is that really Lupita Nyong'o? Is it really? I see like no similarities.
Oh, see, I might be dead by then.
Oh, yeah, you might. But if you're not dead, it's short and it's in the city. When's the last time you were in the city?
Last time was supposed to be the last time.
Okay. Right. Listen, I don't understand the allure of some individuals in the United States of America who were like, listen, I want to go to New York City, bro. It smells like urine, okay? People are rude. Yeah, it's terrible, bro. Don't go to New York.
In the city.
In the city.
Right, some proper pizza. Not the trash you're feeding her.
I'll go get changed.
Gonna say nothing to that. Got a iPod classic of sorts. Do they even sell iPods anymore? Fentanyl. Do they know she's taking this? I mean, it definitely looks like it's being prescribed to her, so I'm guessing there's some type of medical use for this, but she's not going to turn into a zombie, is she?
Go bad leg first. Bad leg goes down, good leg goes up.
It's
No,
a
Marion,
puppet
man.
show.
I don't know if I lied. You could have checked the schedule.
Yeah, this is about to be boring.
Tricked. This is Frodo.
Lord of the Rings. Speaking of that, guys, I have like 3 movies from Lord of the Rings that have just been sitting right there, right, that I have to watch. They just never get like picked in my randomizer because we keep adding new movies. The list is gigantic now. Okay. Not boring, guys. But the problem is most of what you're feeling while watching this is purely the beautiful scoring to it. Now imagine, I'm not sure there would be music playing in this context here, guys, but it's not boring. I would love to take my kid here to see this. I'm sorry, puppet child. Guys, as of right now, it definitely films beautifully. Bro, we're in Chinatown. You're gonna find some like good pizza.
You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Something's going on.
Sam, we'll get pizza another day. Okay?
We're already in the city.
Well, then we'll order it tonight.
Just get it in the city.
They don't. She doesn't want it. Bro, do you not realize the last time you ordered pizza, the pizza was terrible? You basically bribed her to come here, for the most part, to get some pizza. Like some real pizza. Like some real New York pizza. But even though you took it to Chinatown, I'm sure whatever she's going to get here is going to be better than what you're going to order, because she already complained about you ordering pizza.
Why? With you, I'm your friend, okay? And
You're not
friends.
my friend. You're a nurse.
Okay, I would have said it like that. Everything is starting to somewhat escalate in terms of the level of sirens we're hearing, so I'm guessing what we are about to encounter is going to be incredibly interesting. Show us all. I think the smartest thing for you is to cover your mouth slightly. All of that particulate is getting in your lungs. Pick up on that. Oh, okay. Day one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. One thing I want to point out, obviously there's going to be a lot of people that are losing their lives here, so that's not the greatest thing in the world, but for a movie, okay, for a movie coming from this genre at least, New York would be one of the craziest places, or Tokyo at least, guys, right? But yeah, New York would definitely be that place to film this movie, specifically with all the noise that just happens all day long, bro. Beginning of the movie said 90 decibels consistently. I believe it. Good. They learned fast. Shut the cat up. Bro, what are you confused about? It's a monster. That's one way to get him out of the city. Like, how high can they jump? Pain relief. It's 100 times more potent than morphine. 50 times more potent than the horse. Whoa. Okay, so it's just okay. Chronic severe pain or severe pain following surgery. It's a Schedule II controlled substance. Okay. 100 times more potent than morphine. Whoa. So you probably feel like no pain. None. Like, what if you bite through your tongue? I have so many questions. Like, what if you accidentally, like, I don't know, hit the edge of like a desk or something and you scrape your skin? Do you even recognize that you've done that? 100 times more potent than morphine? I'm honestly trying to think. That sounds dangerous. Like, you should, the pain helps you feel alive, for the most part. I don't know what type of pain she could be experiencing, but the fact that she has cancer, probably a lot of pain, right? But oh no. They get out of the city. Shelter in place as we blow up all the bridges. And leave you stuck in the city. Imagine seeing that in person. Bro, you guys get inside, throw him out, and close the door. We're all gonna die! You just crushed this man's skull? With your hands. With your hands. Did he learn that in kickboxing? Alright, bro. Get inside. generator? Don't think it's over. Don't think it's over. Oh, you're cooked, bro. Look up. Because I understood how the scene kind of had to flow. It didn't shock me. I thought he was going to go to Harlem with her. Nothing in me said that he was going to go so early, because kind of figured that he would kind of stand the test of time a little bit. So what do the fat people do during these times? What I mean by that is, what do? Right? I snore terribly. Right? I'd basically be done. I think instantly. Probably the quietest cat I've ever seen.
On water. The attackers cannot swim. Both evacuation.
Seek shelter on water. The attackers cannot swim. I love it. Or fly. Bro, you are trapped. The kids can get out. Was this a set? Or... No, this is all green screen. Except for the foreground. The foreground is real. I mean, I will say you guys are making a lot of noise. With your feet, at least. Bro, I swear this movie better not be about this woman's path or journey to get pizza. For real. Please don't let this happen. Don't do that to me. Like, I got the joke one time. Alright? Oh! She got kicked in her face twice. You're gonna get trampled. Move. Please, what? Why are you screaming? Oh! It didn't fall on her, did it? Bro, move. If you can. If you can, move. Oh, no. She can't move. Is it resting on her? Oh, okay. I felt like it was doing being way too peaceful, guys. All right, something crazy like this had to happen. I think you lost your cat permanently. Okay, it's like a trained cat or something. You're alive. You're alive. Bro, why are you following her? Like, he looked at the cat and had like an epiphany or something.
Okay. You need to stop following me, okay?
He's in super shock. He's not even here with you right now.
Okay. I'm really scared.
Everyone is.
I don't want to die.
Tourist?
No.
Obviously, from that book, we find out that she is some type of author, right? And to afford a place like this in Manhattan, she's pretty much well off.
My parents are in Kent,
Kent.
in England.
Right.
I think the world might be ending.
And I think there's a slice of patsies sitting up there that's the last it'll ever exist. And I'm gonna get it.
Guys. No. Okay.
Okay. And I used only simple maths all my life. And I never needed more than more.
Almost positive she did not write maths. Almost positive. I mean, you would have read it like that because you say maths, right? We don't say that, so it would be incredibly odd that she wrote something for your specifically, you know, your specific dialect of English.
Unless
just, you know, just to keep you on your toes, right? Okay. Did that guy leave? But I would seriously really like to know, other than shock, I mean, what is the reason why he's following her? Right? I mean, I think that the introduction was extremely flimsy in terms of the cat drinking the water. He comes out of the subway miraculously, type of thing, just in the nick of time to basically take a deep breath before he passes out into the abyss, let's say. Follows the cat, sees her down the alley, and then proceeds to follow her. I understand shock. I get it, right? But there has to be another reason. There has to be something a little bit more concrete here, guys. Okay, stay. Oh no! Don't move it, don't move it, don't move it. Don't move it, don't do it. It's gonna make noise. It's gonna make noise. It's gonna make noise. How are they not hearing their feet making noise? This man is wearing dress shoes with heels, bro. Subway again. But where did he get this flashlight from? You see, she actually has the ability to walk like very silently. But breathe quieter. He's done. Nah, it's not. It's not okay, bro. Just. Oh, I think he's done. I think he's done, bro. No! Bro, if you don't stop making noise, he's coming. He's coming. Oh. I think you're done. I think you're done. Oh, it's in the water. Can't say he doesn't like water if it's in the water. I would have drowned. Bro, it jumped in the water and was breathing like it was normal. Okay, yeah. Well played. Don't breathe loudly. Okay, okay. Where's the cat? I'm almost positive cats don't breathe underwater. They don't hold their breaths. I definitely like that she at least has someone that can still help her, right? I mean, she definitely does need help. Right? But I truthfully don't. I still don't understand how they met. Why this union exists. Flashlights have batteries in them in the store? I like that. You know, like I know, this is not going to go smooth at all. He's going to drop something, kick something. Bro, what is this cat? Bro. If the cat got that close to me, I'd most likely end up in the hospital. That close? Oh my god. I'm so allergic to their saliva. Like the hairless cats, I can deal with. Because they don't have any hair to like lick. And end up in the air and just completely poison the area. So you just went on like a exploration while she's waiting for the medicine that you promised to go get her? It's like eggs or something? Did it lay eggs? Listen, that cat is putting everyone through way too much. Obviously, the cat is a cat that likes following people, right? So I'm almost positive if you'd have just walked back to the church, guess what would have happened? It would have followed you. Instead of that. Now, do you feel bad for leaving him in your apartment? Feel bad. You should be miserable. Well, you should feel miserable right now.
When he took me to see him play at a jazz club by Patsy.
So it's not that it's like the best pizza. It's just the pizza she grew up with. I get it, right? Like there was a pizza place growing up that I absolutely love. And every time I go back to New York, I still get the same pizza, bro. I get it, right? It was called Albert's Pizza. I loved it. It was Sicilian with like the sauce on top of the cheese. It was such an interesting thing, right? They just did that, right? With some garlic knots. It was amazing. It still is amazing. And every time I go back, it just feels like childhood. I get it. I get it. New York pizza, I get it. Looks like we're entering into Harlem. The chess hustlers. You will lose your paycheck if you sit down at that bench. You will lose it. Okay? In fact. Like everyone is super high rated. They'll be like, oh yeah, I play chess occasionally. Let's go ahead and put some money up on it. Right? Put $100 down on the game. Alright, sure. You know what? I'll let you win. How about we put 500 down? That's what happens at those chess tables. Don't sit down at those chess tables. They're literal, like, almost grandmasters playing specifically to take your money. Okay. And also, it didn't just burn down, guys. But somehow a vehicle towing a gigantic truck, obviously, towing a gigantic trailer, was randomly on this street that generally doesn't allow these vehicles to go down. Like, you'll never... Okay. You're not going to walk through Harlem on any street, basically, and see one of these vehicles. So why was it here? It was just randomly here for the first time in history of ever? Guys, come on. Like, they don't allow trucks down these roads. Like, the biggest you're going to see is like a UPS truck delivering goods. Don't do it. At all. Okay. All right. You can do this. All right, just gently tickle the ivories. Not sure alcohol and fentanyl go together. Bro, watch the pizza that he just got, right? Be the exact pizza the hospice nursing home orders. Please, please be that. Just for the jokes. Right. Hey, listen, cold pizza is solid. I'm not angry at cold pizza. Ew. Throw the whole pizza away. Yeah, the cat ruined it for me, guys. It did. It ruined the moment. I see they're drinking good. Solidly, at least. In the back. Got some Stella. They made it. A sticker on the wall says 1990. Is this supposed to be 1990? Yes. Because there are a lot of vehicles that are not. Like, you do realize every single time you basically honk that horn, you're making it worse for the people that are that did not make it onto the boat, that are trying to still get to the dock. This situation is not much different than all the other situations. You could have both made it. What I see from that scene there, I guess what it sounds like to me at least, is if they would not have gone to get pizza and all those other things, they would have basically made it to the boat. Remember the cat? There we go. I just don't understand why you would give up fighting. Like, you're still alive.
Don't rub his belly. He doesn't like that. Thank you for bringing me home. It's good to have been back.
All right, I'm gonna let you know how I feel specifically about this film here. Now that we've seen all of the media that surrounds the overall stories known as, I guess, the Quiet Place, this is the origin point. There was a part of the film, I'm trying to see if I can recall where we were exactly. It was basically when all those people were running. Okay? I personally think, obviously the story is canon, it's important, this is someone's life. We followed one specific person, she had cancer, she was really sick, as she was just trying to find something that meant something to her at the end of days, let's say. Right? She randomly meets Eric. I still don't really grasp where that friendship came from, right? But it ended times. I guess anything is, plausible, right? But I think my main concern is I definitely would have preferred a film, at least, that followed even Jaimin Hansu's character, personally. It seemed a little bit more, again, this story is in fact canon, but I think I would have wanted more of that story, that struggle, more so than what turned out to be very artsy fartsy, guys. I think I don't know if that's a genre, but it definitely turned out to be very that. Okay, that is probably the best way I could define this film. I think it was filmed beautifully. There were a couple of characters like this guy here. Right? I figured he was going to last a little bit longer. He didn't. Okay, but Eric pulled up as basically the second lead to Lupita Nyong'o, right? An emaciated Lupita Nyong'o, guys, an extremely emaciated one. I definitely wish that also that at the end of the film she didn't have to go like that, bro. I get it, like She met the end. She's seen everything that's left. Her father is gone. All the things that she basically held dear to her are gone. What's left? I don't know. Again, I think the film is good. Okay, I would probably put it at like a low 7, or maybe exactly 7, 6.9, maybe, guys. 6.8, somewhere in there. I would feel comfortable with this film sitting for me. I'm not sure it gave me anything that the other films didn't, though. Right? This is like the tertiary, let's say, addition to the series, guys. Right? But I think they could have gone harder with an origin story of what happened and why things happened in The Quiet Place. I definitely believe that's a thing. They could have went harder, and it would have been much better if she would have not walked the opposite direction and showed us what was ahead. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I understand. I get it. Artsy fartsy, guys. I get it. Right, everything has to be meaningful and things like that. We don't need all this action, but it's a horror movie, right? I want to know and experience the film, right? Not so much walking around looking for pizza. All right. 30 minutes into the film, I basically was like, I hope she's not just looking for pizza. All right. I get it, the emotional angle. This will attract a certain amount of people, right? But for me personally, that was the least relevant part of the film to me, at least. Again, I'm here to give you my specific opinion on what I just encountered. Yeah, I would have preferred more action, less, I don't know, feelings, I guess, right? I mean, I get she's searching for herself at the end of her life, guys. I understand that I'm not trying to take that away from the main character, all right? But I personally would have preferred to follow Jaimin Hansu more so than her story, at least. He seemed like he was going through it by himself inside of the Marionette Theater, guys. Okay, I think that story would have been more telling, at least, because if you recall, anytime he was kind of on the screen, we were kind of getting some type of action, the bridge exploding, running to the roof, right? These type of things, randomly crushing somebody's skull, with his bare hands, type of thing, guys. Right? That was action, good stuff. But following her, we didn't get any of that, really. A couple of scenes were absolutely great, but it just so happened that there were other people in the scene, specifically the large quantities of people running. I wanted to follow them. I wanted like the scene to shift. It would have been great if it was like a Grand Theft Auto 5 type of thing where you have multiple lead characters and you're kind of dipping in and out of multiple stories at once. I think the film would have probably been longer then, but it would have also, I think personally, kind of fulfilled my desire to kind of know exactly what happened here. We can follow her story, great, no problem, no complaints here. But please, let's follow like multiple angles of the story. I don't think that this is a good enough. How do I say this nicely, guys? I don't think that this is a good enough addition to the catalog of Quiet Place for it to stand alone. It almost feels like there has to be a secondary part. Again, I want to follow a different story rather than the story that she told here, guys. Great, but give me a little bit more, guys. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.